So how many of you, like me, were bullied in school, whether physically or mentally or whatever? There was this horrible thing that mostly girls, but a couple of guys would do at school, and it was fake compliments. Now, I was in secondary school, I was around 14 years old, give or take, and emotions are flying high because, puberty is a thing. I was also very unpopular. Shocking, I know. Biggest nerd you ever saw. Some kids would bully me, and I think one of the worst things I've ever had wasn't like a physical bullying or anything like that, but it was a guy came up to me, and I thought he was pretty nice. I thought he was cool, he was cute, he was good looking, and he comes up to me and he says that he likes me, and he asked if I wanted to go out with him. I was shy, but I said yes, and I was excited, like, oh my god, I have a boyfriend, that's so cool. Later in the day, he's hanging out with some of his friends, and I was so nervous, but I steeled myself, and I pulled up the courage to go up to him and to talk to him, and I was like, hey, and then he turned to me, and he's like, wait, you actually believed that? And they all started laughing and teasing and cackling, and oh my god. Yeah, that was one of the worst days of my school life, holy. Years later, and I'm like 18 or 19, give or take, and I was very, very much still affected by it. The only compliments that I had ever received were those fake ones. So whenever someone would actually compliment me, I didn't know how to tell. Every compliment was actually a hidden insult to me. So whenever someone would actually compliment me, I would just respond negatively, sometimes even aggressively. And that would put people off, obviously, because I'm being mean to them when they're trying to be nice to me. And it was so hard to gauge when people were being genuine, and it fucked me up for such a long time mentally. Now, I'm much later on in life. And even now, when I get compliments on my voice, I always try and take a second to try and figure out, is this just another prank?